Jennifer Garner just posted a video that nobody saw coming, and somehow, it instantly took over the internet. No red carpet. No big announcement. Just a saxophone and a birthday message for Reese Witherspoon. At first, it looked like a simple, sweet moment between two longtime friends. But the more people watched it, the more questions started coming up, because this wasn't just another Hollywood birthday post. There's a deeper story here, one tied to tough moments, quiet support, and a friendship that may have meant far more behind the scenes than anyone realized. And once you see the full picture, this viral moment starts to feel very different. Out of nowhere, Jennifer Garner hit post, and within minutes, people couldn't stop watching. In the video, she's standing there with a saxophone, smiling, and playing You Are My Sunshine for Reese Witherspoon's 50th birthday. Simple, right? But that's exactly what made it explode, because this wasn't polished. It wasn't glamorous. It wasn't even what you'd expect from a Hollywood A-lister. It felt a little awkward, a little random, and completely real. Some fans called it the sweetest thing they'd seen all week. Others admitted they weren't expecting Garner to pull out a saxophone at all. And a few couldn't stop replaying it, trying to figure out if it was meant to be emotional or just funny. Either way, it worked. The clip spread fast across social media, with people sharing it, reacting to it, and turning it into a moment, and suddenly, a simple birthday tribute turned into something much bigger. But here's where it gets interesting, because this didn't feel like just a joke or a cute post. It felt personal, and once people started looking closer at their history, this moment began to mean a lot more than anyone expected. While that saxophone clip was making waves, Reese Witherspoon was painting a completely different picture. Her birthday post looked like everything you'd expect from a Hollywood icon turning 50. Perfect lighting, smiling selfies, fancy cocktails, a quick stop for teeth whitening, even a cold plunge thrown in for that effortless wellness vibe. On the surface, it felt fun, polished, almost like a highlight reel of the perfect life. She even captioned it in a light, carefree way, talking about laughing every day and enjoying the moment. But when you really look at it, something feels a little too perfect, because behind all the polished posts and viral moments, there's a history most people don't talk about. This isn't just a casual Hollywood friendship. Jennifer Garner once revealed that Reese Witherspoon showed up for her during what she called a very public, very hard moment in her life. She didn't spell it out completely, but many believe it was during the time her split from Ben Affleck was dominating headlines. And if you remember that period, it was everywhere, every move, every photo, every rumor, completely out of her control. But according to Garner, Reese didn't just send a message or make a quick call. She was there, not in a flashy, attention-grabbing way, but in the kind of way that actually matters when everything feels like it's falling apart. What people see on the surface is the glam, the events, the perfectly timed posts, but what they don't see is how much of Hollywood actually runs on quiet, behind-the-scenes support. Because when the cameras turn off, even the biggest stars deal with the same pressures, stress, family struggles, career uncertainty. And that's where friendships like this start to matter. Reese Witherspoon wasn't just someone Jennifer Garner knew from the industry. She was the one reminding her to stay grounded, to focus on her kids, to handle real-life responsibilities when everything else felt chaotic. Garner even shared how Reese would give her direct, almost no-nonsense advice, like pushing her to make decisions as a mom instead of getting lost in everything else happening around her. As heartwarming as this all seems, social media isn't taking it at face value. Once Jennifer Garner's saxophone video went viral, fans began asking the inevitable question, are celebrity friendships ever really this genuine? Some say yes, pointing to moments like Garner and Witherspoon showing up for each other during life's tough times. They argue that bonds like this are rare, even in Hollywood, and that this video proves authenticity still exists. Others are more skeptical. They suggest that public displays between A-listers can sometimes be carefully curated for optics. Sweet captions, feel-good videos, and perfectly timed posts can all serve as subtle PR, and to be clear, there's no evidence that anything here is fake. But the speculation itself is driving discussions, memes, and endless comment threads across platforms. This split in fan opinion is exactly what keeps the story trending. People are curious, debating, and replaying the video, trying to decide, is this friendship as real as it looks, or just a Hollywood highlight reel? And while the debate continues online, Reese's next move would leave fans even more intrigued. Then came the twist that caught everyone off guard. Instead of throwing a massive Hollywood bash or hosting a star-studded party, Reese Witherspoon chose something far more personal. For her 50th birthday, she decided to take a quiet trip to Europe with her 13-year-old son, Tennessee. Just the two of them. No cameras. No flashing lights. No spectacle for someone who could easily fill an entire city with her celebrations. This choice felt unexpected. Fans immediately noticed the contrast. On one hand, there's Jennifer Garner's viral, intimate tribute that feels raw and heartfelt. On the other, Reese's own way of marking the milestone is private, calm, and grounded. Turning 50 is a milestone for anyone, but for Reese Witherspoon, it seems like a turning point. Between Garner's heartfelt saxophone tribute and her own choice to celebrate quietly with her son, fans are seeing a side of Reese that feels more grounded, more intentional, more real. It's a shift from the Hollywood spotlight to personal priorities, family, close friends, and authentic moments that don't need approval or applause. The way she navigates these moments suggests she's more focused on quality over quantity, quality friendships, quality experiences, and quality memories. And when you look back at Garner's video, it suddenly isn't just a cute birthday gesture. It's a window into a deeper story, a friendship that has been there through challenges, ups, and downs. Of her fans, this is the Reese Witherspoon they've been waiting to see, less filtered, less performative, and more human. It's a reminder that sometimes, the quiet choices say the loudest things, and that behind every viral post, there's often a far more meaningful story. So, was this just a birthday celebration? Or was it something more? Between Jennifer Garner's viral saxophone tribute, Reese Witherspoon's private European getaway, and the history of support that's threaded through their friendship, this milestone reveals a side of Hollywood we rarely see. It's not about glitz, glamour, or perfectly staged social media posts. It's about real connections, small gestures, and moments that truly matter. For fans, it's a glimpse into Reese's life beyond the spotlight, a reminder that even in Hollywood, authenticity can exist. And as we watch these moments unfold, one question lingers: is this the real Reese Witherspoon finally showing herself, or just another carefully chosen chapter in her story? Either way, it's a moment worth remembering, talking about, and sharing.